Hi everyone, welcome
Family.
back to my channel Jesus TV. My return subscribers, God bless you all. My new viewers, you're welcome. Please, if this is your first time of viewing my channel, you're welcome. Make yourselves comfortable. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nicely. Okay, I was actually listening to one vlogger give her own gist. I didn't know. I've been away from social media for a very long time, and yes, you all know I've not been dropping gist back to back the way I used to drop gist. And so, but I apologize to all my subscribers, my listeners, everybody. I'm so sorry I was away, and I'm back now. Hopefully I'll get to give you people gist back to back. Okay, so this but I didn't know Queen Naomi traveled to the UK, because the last time I was there was when Queen Naomi had their issues with her funfair, and she was detained with allergy, and of course we all pleaded with the state government, and of course to see reasons why they should help us release Queen Naomi and allergy. And of course we also prayed that the souls of the children that was lost on that day, we pray for their souls to rest in peace, and of course for God to help their parents forgive themselves, and also forgive Queen Naomi and Alaji for trying to do good thing, which ended in tragedy. Okay, guys, so but this is not what we're talking about. I'm just explaining how long I've been away from social media. So I didn't know Queen Naomi traveled to UK, and I'm just going through my social media, and I'm seeing this, listening to this blogger talk about Queen Naomi going to the UK, and of course uh that she was going to stay in an apartment that is owned allegedly. Let me be putting allegedly, because I don't know. My own is to bring gist, and of course to bring gist for you people. Then we'll talk about it. Okay, so they said that the king owns, of course, he's a first class king, so he's in money. We all know that he's wealthy, he's okay, and he stayed in the UK, so it's not like it's you people's money. So he owns a house in UK, according to her. And when Queen Naomi was traveling to the UK, the king had to give her keys to stay in that place. Of course, that she was going with the prince. And what she's saying is that there's issues concerning Queen Naomi going to that house to go and stay, because according to her, Igwe, she calls Olori Marian Igwe. I don't know what that name means and where it came from. That Olori Marian did not
The lady
accept.
just relocated to UK about 6 months ago, and ever since then she have been having issue with accommodation. Maybe this.
And she said that, she said a lot of things. She's saying a lot of things that Olori Marian, who she calls Olori Igwe, didn't accept that Olori Queen Naomi should go to the house and stay. That she too, she also followed in furnishing the house. Why should Olori why should Olori Queen Naomi go to the place and all that? She said a lot of things, and I was just wondering, Olori Marian that we all see is too classy for that one. And she said a lot of things, but I never knew that Queen Naomi traveled to the UK, honestly. We all know when she traveled outside country, for functions, for gathering, praying women gathering and all that. We all know that. So I never know she went out. Not like I deserve to know, but I'm just trying to follow the gist and to understand. First of all, if Olori Queen Naomi should even go to the UK, I don't think she'll be comfortable staying in the king's place. That's one. And yes, if the king wants to sponsor her trip to the UK, that's okay. But she won't be comfortable staying in the palace. She's not comfortable staying in the palace. Neither will she be comfortable staying in a house owned by Ooni of Ife, when she fully knows that Ooni of Ife's wives will always be there. If they are not there, their relations, people that knows them, people that goes there will want to be there. And you all know why. not because she's scared of anybody, but she doesn't want to get associated with anything that will stress her out. And I mean, after the king after uh the king the palace made a statement disassociating themselves with uh Queen Naomi and anything that concerns her when she had her issues. I think now she knows better and she knows her stand. I mean, the issues should be, what we should be talking about is when she will be of relieved, yes, of her queenly duties, so that she can actually move ahead with her life, because time waits for nobody and no woman. I mean, if she wants to remarry, I mean, if she wants to date, that is what we should be talking about. And yes, these are the comments that most people dropped under this gist. Somebody said, Oladele said Kabiyesi should divorce this woman, that Kabiyesi should divorce Queen Marian. Whoever told you that Kabiyesi will divorce Queen Marian for whatever sole reason that you people have is feeding you people with lies. Because as long as I'm concerned, Kabiyesi doesn't want any scandals, not even with women. And he already said this is his last bus stop. That was why he married 7 of his choice at the same time. So you people have to deal with it. You cannot divorce anybody because of what you people are saying. And somebody responded, he said, Joseph Ayinde Ogundele, Pastor Jerry mentioned that Igwe put Kabiyesi in the bottle, that she cannot be thrown out. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Are you people hearing this gist? You people are funny. Pastor Jerry. You people know the Pastor Jerry that these people are talking about. Pastor Jerry of What God Cannot Do, NFS, I've forgotten how they call it, but What God Cannot Do does not exist. I don't follow him, but I like the testimonies that people, give in his platform, and I enjoy his sermons sometimes, and I pray with them a lot. But I have never heard that Pastor Jerry mentioned King Ooni of Ife's wife. No, Pastor Jerry cannot. If you followed his sermon every morning, his prayers, he has never mentioned anybody's. He will mention cases. He will mention cases, but he can never say something like this case. The way he mentioned cases, like, he's not always direct. He will mention, for instance, when Pastor Jerry is praying. I'm not his follower, but I know that most of his prayer line that I join, whenever he's praying, he will always mention a case that relates to your case. It is left for you, because as he's mentioning the case, there are so many people that have that same case. So it is left for you to say, oh, this is God has remembered me, this is my prophecy, and pray over it and claim it that it is settled. So for you, this person to say that Pastor Jerry mentioned that Igwe Olorimarian Olorimarian put Kabiyesi in the bottle. I don't understand you people. You people should be careful of what you say and what you share here. I mean, I know you all want to blog, say things, but please, Ejo, I'm pleading. It's not nice, it's not nice. And I mean, Kabiyesi, he's a traditionalist. Do you know what it means to be a king? Like, Kabiyesi, you see him practice his own. It's not like he doesn't love God, he doesn't pray, but you see him practicing his own. He's not joking. Kabiyesi is not. His throne is not a joke. Should not be a joke to anybody. So, and nobody can put him inside a bottle, and nobody can cage him, and he's a first class king. So please. Somebody else said Kabiyesi Onyorisa needs to deal with Igwe finally, once and for all, and throughout the sister immediately. Who says that? I'm seeing this one now. I've been away for a very long time. That Olorimarian's sister is staying with them in the palace. Have you seen the Olorimarian sisters? Have you seen how class? Did you watch? I hope you watched the last birthday. I'm not here for anybody. I love Queen Naomi. I love all the queens. In fact, but I love Queen Naomi the most. But I'm not here for anybody. But let us be saying the truth. Olorimeran's sisters are very classy, very rich. They don't have any reason to go and stay in the palace. And Olorimeran also is a very wealthy woman. She's very rich. Before the king picked his wives, when he had issues with Queen Naomi, there are some criteria that he followed before he picked his wives. They are not hungry women. They are not loud. At least that I know. They are not loud. They weren't even social media people. Yes, Olori, Olori, Olori Toby is into social media because that's where she's always been a social media person. So she's the only person that I know that was a social media person and is still a social media person. Olori Ronke is also a social media person because of her business, because of the African Fashion Week and all that, but she's not that of a social media person. Other Oloris, Olori Ashley, yes, but not. Yes, she is. Olori Ashley is a social media person. But for the other Oloris, I've never seen them like social media people. So he had criteria before he married the queens, and he already mentioned it. And this person said, Igwe will soon buy she and Ashley. The king is weak. Please, oh, if you don't mind my question, who's marrying who? Isn't Igwe or Kabiyesi? Is it Igwe or Kabiyesi? I don't think Olori Mariam will be an authoritative person.
Guys, they said that or something. I don't know.
I don't think Olori Mariam is an authoritative person. I mean, the king, if you know the king very well, you are seeing him, you know that he knows what he wants and goes for what he wants. So this is gist that is been all over social media right now, and this person is saying that Olori Mariam is having issues with Olori Queen Naomi for going to stay in the house of the king in UK when she traveled to the UK. First, I didn't even know that Queen Naomi traveled to the UK, but I'll still find out because I've been off social media for a very long time. All right, my people, I don't want my videos to be very long, so that as it comes, I bring the gist to you people so that we'll all go through it together. Drop your comments, and of course, thank you so much for listening to my gist. Have a blessed day. Bye.